What is up, YouTube? It's Taylor here, and today I am sharing with you the most powerful F word that exists. And that word is, drumroll please, focus. So focus is such a lost art and a lost treasure in today's world. And the main reason that is because of our smartphones and technology, social media, all of these things that are constantly pulling our attention from, which way and that way to the other way. And I found out some very interesting statistics on the fact. I found this from King Online University, is that the average American looks at their phone over 2,600 times a day. They either tap or look or swipe or check their phone over 2,600 times a day. That is crazy. If you asked anybody else if they did something 2,600 plus times a day, they would be considered obsessive. They would be considered crazy. And we have just adapted to that because it's just the way that the world is working right now. And not saying that's bad or good or whatever, but I do want you to be aware of that, because as productive human beings, our greatest asset and our greatest ability lies in the ability to focus. The ability to focus and the ability to multiply our energy in whatever it is that we're doing. So I wanted to bring up this quick video. Please like, and if you think you check your phone less or more frequently than 2,600 times a day, please comment, and then also subscribe if you guys have not yet already. As I mentioned before, that the more people that see this, the more people that share it, the more people will be able to be positively impacted as well by my content. So I appreciate you who have done so far. Okay, so back to it. Basically, we can use focus as a multiplier of our energy and efforts. If you can figure out how to tap into this incredible ability, you will be able to unlock new heights of success and new accomplishments and new progress. So what I wanted to share with you is a few ways that you can use and get prepared to become focused. So the first thing that I'm going to have you do is start identifying what is going to be the most high positive impact activities that you can do. If you're in sales, it's prospecting and you're trying to get on new accounts. It's prospecting, cold calling, drops, all of those fun things. If you're trying to, purchase a home, you're going to identify, okay, I want this many bedrooms. I want this amount of square footage. I want to make sure that I have this, this, and this. This is what you need to start focusing on, is narrowing down all of the things you have to do into things that are actually going to make a positive impact by you doing those. How are those items going to bring value to your life and to that project? So that's the first thing that you're going to want to do, is identify that high impact activity. The second thing is that I want you to gather all of the things that you need to do in order to focus. So for me, making a YouTube video, it's clearing my desk off, making sure I grab water, run to the bathroom, maybe grab a snack or a meal. It's all of the things that you need to do that could potentially be distractions while you're in the middle of trying to focus. Maybe you have to lock yourself in an office and try to get away from, your children or your dog or your spouse or whatever. So that would be the next thing to do, is to just get prepared to focus. The next thing that I want you to do is set a timer. So we're going to set a timer for however long it is that you want to be focusing. For me, I like to do it in like 10-minute chunks of time. If I'm working on a menial task like sending out emails for new businesses or something like that, I set maybe a 9-minute and 27-second timer. Whatever. You gotta keep things variety. You gotta keep variety in it. So whatever it is that you are doing, set that timer so that you are able to begin to stack. So you're gonna stack good habits on top of each other and add momentum along the way. Now, I'm not asking you to be productive and be focused for an entire 24 hours. Well, not even 24 hours, even a full 8 hours. But I want you to start being aware of the fact that distractions exist all around us at every moment of the day, no matter what you think, feel, or believe. It is just simply the truth. The next thing that I want you to do is to shut off your phone, or move it into your closet, or turn it on to do not disturb mode, whatever it is that you need to do. And do the same with your computer. So if you've got emails that pop up, if you've got, notifications that pop up on your computer, whatever it is that you're trying to do, try to escape from all the other things that could potentially pull you from working on that task. It's very simple, but very hard to do. It's a simple thing to actually implement, but it's hard to do that and carry that out for that amount of time. So with that, again, we're just trying to remove all distractions. So if you're sitting in your office and you've got plants in here and you're like, oh crap, I forgot to water my plants or whatever, like think of all the things that could pop up and then eliminate them from popping up. So move the plants out of your office, water them while you're getting prepared, like whatever. Just remember that you need to focus your time and energy into that one thing. Okay, so what I want you to do is basically use that time to its fullest. Again, you're not going to be able to focus for a full 8 hours. If you can, that's amazing, without stopping or whatever. But even just scheduling in 15, 20 minutes, even an hour worth of focusing time is going to propel you and use that momentum in your advantage. And keep this in mind that your competitors and that other people that are trying to do what you're doing are probably not doing these things. So it's even more important that you realize that this is something that you can use to your advantage. Okay, with that, I wanted to remind you as well that you can take a look at your screen time data. If you've got an iPhone, I'm not sure what exists out there for other types of phones, but you can literally check to see how many text messages you get in a day, how many minutes you stare at like Instagram or Facebook, how many notifications, how many bings and blops and boops come up. You can find that out. So if you're really struggling with, okay, I can't seem to get anything done during the day, you're constantly exhausted, but you can't get things done or things moving in the right direction. That would be a really, really powerful thing that you could do for yourself, is to check into your data and see what you can do to help decrease that and increase your production. So that is something that I think we should all be more aware of. And like I said, social media makes that very difficult, right? Facebook literally tries to keep you on their app for as long as possible. And of course they do that because of advertiser dollars. The more time that you spend looking at your phone, the more time you spend scrolling on Instagram, the more eyeballs and the more ads that they're able to serve you. So keep that in your mind. Of course, you're not doing it for, bad intentions or whatever, but the fact of the matter is that they're going to give you content that you know you want, or maybe you don't know you want, but you do want. And it's going to try to keep you scrolling, keep you on, and keep you going with their specific social media. And all of the platforms do it, of course. That's all their billions and gajillions of dollars they spend on R&D to try to get you to stay on the app. That is what it's all about. So in order for you to excel in your own life, start investing in your own R&D, which is focusing on the tasks that are actually going to get you ahead in life, that are actually going to get you a promotion, that are actually going to get you to help you make more sales, or whatever it is that you're doing. Just use that to your advantage. It's the same for working out, for eating properly, for personal finances, for literally every area. It's crazy that once you start to realize how the same type of mindset and habits work very well for all of the areas of your life. And of course, that's by no coincidence and no mistake, because it's just what we need to do to build to be better people. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to say, this is actually the last thing, is if you find yourself slipping or falling out of being focused, I want you to reset your intentions, reset your mind, and jump back in. We are all wired, our brains are wired literally to be jumping from place to place. So if we can sit and control the way that we are using our time and our energy, we are going to be able to experience a whole new level of success, a whole new level of self-mastery. And that is really what I want you to keep in mind, is we're all human beings, we all make mistakes, nobody is perfect. So once you can accept that fact and take full responsibility of that, you can reset your clock at any time to begin to focus more and more. And so that is something that is sometimes difficult if you're trying to be really good at something, or you're trying something new and that something doesn't immediately work out. Let's just remember that you're not expected to be completely perfect. You're expected to learn and grow. And so that is the last message that I wanted to share with you, is use focus and use momentum as the most powerful F word in your vocabulary. And I'm so excited to see where you end up, see how many projects you get accomplished, see what you achieve, and it's going to be a really fun ride. So if this message resonated with you, please share it, please comment. Again, if you have not subscribed yet, please do, and then you get notified anytime I post a new video, which is always a good thing. So I appreciate you very much watching my video and sticking around. If you guys have questions, please comment, follow me, DM me on Instagram, whatever it would be, and I'd be more than happy to chat with you. My handle, I'll put it here in the video, but it's @bizlete. So hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.